Hello. Yep, it's a late one. I do them early and I spend the rest of the day thinking I've missed it. And today is just late because I'm tired and stuff. I've been up all day. I've been up really all day. Supposed to be having a game session tonight, but that went south, which is okay. It happens. I'm kind of glad because I've got work tomorrow. I actually got the text. Sorry, I've got a weird loop in my hair. It's annoying me. I got the text about an hour ago. Said, sorry for the late, but can you work tomorrow? I said, yes. So yay, working tomorrow. Just town. Which means I'll be very tired tomorrow as well, because if the weather holds up, and I'll double check tomorrow, but if the weather holds up, if it's anything like Saturday, it could be a long, hot one. And unlike Saturday, where there were actually people walking around and it was busy, you know, there was always something to do, Monday's not going to be. Monday won't, it'll just be hot and boring. So, yay! But yeah, otherwise it's been kind of, you know, quiet day. Adam came round, showed him my game. He likes it, he's going to download his own copy. Did some laundry, did 2 lots of laundry. Did my bedding that's been sat there for ages, so that's finally washed. And then because, you know, it's the duvet cover, the top sheet, bottom sheet, and then obviously the pillowcases. Doesn't take up a whole lot of rack. I mean, even with some underwear. So I did some light woolies. Nothing. It's like three tops and then my fleece dressing gown. So they're all on the rack. So they're all drying off now. So yeah, not a heavy load. And like the woolies probably won't have much going on with them for a while anyway. So yeah, actually just getting some stuff out of the way to have it out of the way. So that's good. So productive stuff has happened today is what I'm trying to say. And then I just end up playing Dr. Lunatic for the rest of the day because, oh my god, the game is so annoying. Like, you go through a level and you're smashing pumpkins. In this particular level especially, you are smashing pumpkins. And not one of those buggers turned into food for me. And there's a certain type of pumpkin called a boomkin, which is a red one, that approaches you and explodes. Or even if you kill it from a distance, it explodes. And if you're in that hit circle, oh boy does your health go down. And there were hundreds of these buggers. But nothing was turning into food. So I was taking hits and not getting any replenishment. So I was swearing a lot today, is what I'm trying to say. Today was a sweary day. I also done doodled. This is a silly doodle. I was talking to Kat, and she's in Illinois, so when I was talking to her it was like 3-4 in the morning there, and I was like, woman, why are you up? And I, slightly hypocritically, because I'm sometimes still awake at that time, but I'm still awake at that time, in bed, feeling crappy about being awake that late. I mean, obviously if we'd done the gaming tonight I would have been out late, but I would have had a nap earlier. But it turns out her husband was doing a double, and so basically he calls her on his way home. So they have a little chat as he's going home, and it helped keep him focused on the road. And I was like, oh, I hope he's, obviously doing this hands-free. And she said, oh, his car is basically a giant Bluetooth, which I said, well, there's a funny image. So I drew it with my cheap crayons. That is, man driving home in a car that is a Bluetooth. She liked it. She thought it was funny. So there you go. I did that today as well. I done doodled. And yes, I can draw better than that, but that was literally a 5-minute picture. So yeah. Speaking of books, this with the questions. Shall we answer one? Let's answer one. That's what we're here for. La-di-da-da. Ooh. Okay, I don't know about detail, but what's your favourite kind of cake? When was the last time you had it? Describe it in detail! Exclamation point. Here we go. Carrot. Love me some carrot cake. Can't remember the first time I had it. I don't know, that's not the question, but we're going in story time now. Can't remember the first time I had it. Possibly at a party or some sort. I know that when I was at the cafe, that was one of the desserts he offered. And that particular type of carrot cake is one of the best carrot cakes I've ever tasted. It was great. And it was a nice big, like a tall thing, and like the wedge obviously is like, you know, shop sort of wedges. But sometimes at the end of the day when the carrot cake was, you know, left over and like we couldn't, because if you've got like the most of the cake sort of still nice and it hasn't sold, then yeah, obviously you wrap that shit back up and put it in the fridge and keep it all stored. But when you're down to your last couple of slices and they've been hanging around all day, you humanely dispose of it. And usually I was the one that you disposed it towards. Or, you know, whoever was on thing, hey, do you want, there's some cake left, who wants some cake, you know, we can't really keep this, it's a bit sad, you know, we've got a fresh cake ready to go in the morning. And so yeah, I mean, it wouldn't just be carrot cake, there'd be other things that they've said, okay, look, we can't risk, you know, if it's not done by the end of the day, it's got to be done some other way. So it's one of those things. And it was such a yummy cake. I don't know if I actually paid for it. Maybe once I paid for some. So that was nice. To the thing where, as a leaving gift, I was told I wasn't get doing gifts, but my boss actually bought me a gift, and it was a bear. She's about this big. I've got her in the bedroom, and actually for her colouring, I named her Carrot Cake. And she's my big bedroom bear, and she's lovely. And yes, it's a girl. Sometimes most teddy bears tend to be male. This one's a girl. Carrot Cake is a girl. Don't ask me why, it just is. So yeah, that's one of my favourite cake. I can't remember exactly when, in fact I might have even told you about it last time, but I have had carrot cake in the last couple of months. Because I got a kit from the shop and I made some myself. And the instructions are to, you know, you do one cake in a pan, you get 2 equal pans, you do the cakes, and you put your butter icing and you, like, you know, do it this way. Presumably you have to slice the rounded top off the bottom one or something, I don't know. I'm fine with that. I'll slice the top of that off and have a nom while I'm waiting for the rest of it to do. But I didn't have the matching cake tins. So what I did do, and what I do have, is like muffin, like the silicone stuff. So I did like a couple of, you know, normal cup, you know, round cakes. And then I did some, I had like mini loaf trays, so you get big. And then I had a couple of heart shape, because all these silicone ones I got as part of a magazine series, like a baking one, and so I got all these different silicone and other like cake decorating stuff. I've got loads of cooking tools and equipment, but I very rarely actually do much. It's because I've got a tiny kitchen, it sort of demotivates me. If I had a bigger kitchen and sort of the time to do it and motivation, I'll probably, yeah, alright, let's do some baking. But yeah, so I did like a couple of heart-shaped ones. Ideally, you know, one for me and one for himself. He didn't want it. And this is like an entire packet mix of cake mix. And he's like, no, that's alright. So, not all at once. Not all at once. But I got to have the whole batch of carrot cake cakes. All for myself. Because he didn't want any. And in fact, I think had Adam or someone been around within the time that it was there. In fact, I'm pretty sure this was one of those weeks where Adam and I tried to do something. We tried to get together. We tried to arrange a thing, and then shit kept happening, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't, you know, he had to be at work. We got stuck on overtime, or a cousin turned up. It's a running gag with his cousins, always ruining our plans. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, that didn't happen. So I would have obviously shared my cakes if there were anyone who was interested in sharing them, but nah, it was too long. So yeah, they were lovely, moist, golden. I got the actual, it was the Betty Crocker's thing, so I got the cheesecake icing stuff as well in a separate pot tub, and that was really nice. Just glued that onto everything. It was messy but fun. It was nice. So yeah, my favourite cake is carrot cake. You bring me carrot cake, you're my friend for life. So yeah, that's today's question, and I'm tired, and I need to upload this, and we're only just sort of keeping it under midnight. So anyway, I can't find my bit of paper again, but it's at Phoenix11, same as it's spelled here, on Twitter. And yeah, so cool. Thanks, you who was watching this all the way to the end. You're awesome. Thanks for watching. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.